I'm not saying sometimes I feel bad for being like on the natural side, like as a woman, right? But I feel like I do get compliments. Sorry, not compliments, comments about basically like not being so feminine because I don't get my nails done and or I don't really like go and do my hair. I mean, I do right now. I do have locks, so I retwist them myself, but basically like not doing like too many styles or not getting my lashes done. I think the most I be doing is makeup or whatever, but I always get comments about like not being like feminine enough because even when I went to Jamaica, my cousin literally had to sit down with me about dressing up and being a girl. And it's so crazy because it's like it's not like I'm not feminine. It's not even like I'm not feminine, but I constantly get those type of comments, right? But I'm confused because number one, the reason I don't do my nails is because once you start doing your nails, it's like when you start applying lip balm. You kind of stuck in the cycle of doing your nails because your nails start to look so ugly underneath because they've been shaved off so badly. They're literally like so freaking thin that you don't want to wear your natural nails out anymore. So I had like a bad break like in the middle of my nails, and then I decided like I'm not putting nails on anymore, like I'm not paying for this damage. And I was like, I'm gonna grow my nails out so that they can be natural now. Like I just want to see my natural nails now. I'm tired of looking at whatever is left underneath them, like literally just like the damage from the files or just like the weak look to it in general. I grew them out because of that. So, but I feel like every day I'm scrolling, people are constantly talking about the damages of. Oh, I used to wear lashes too, but I was pretty inconsistent with that. But I didn't hate them. But one time I put on lashes, and I guess the girl put one of the lashes too close to my eyeball, and it was constantly scratching my eyeball. And I decided I won't be wearing lashes anymore, even though I did think they were cute. But also, I don't like broward lashes. Like, they don't really do the lashes that I like to see. So I decided that I wasn't going, because I literally went in there for a small, and she literally gave. Anyway, I don't have to get into that. Regardless, like, I feel like things that are associated with being feminine, i.e., doing your nails, doing your lashes, like, I'm talking about permanent things. Well, they're not permanent, but like things that usually have like some type of longevity. Doing your hair, like, but I mean getting your hair professionally done, whether that be braids or wigs or anything like that, being equated with femininity kind of sucks a little bit because it's like I low-key, like, I see them online constantly complaining about these services. Like, they'll complain about lashes taking out their eyelashes. So basically it's like, it's weird to me because it's like you're contributing, like you're paying for something that's actually damaging your body. Now, I personally don't care if women get this done because I only care about myself, so I just make sure not to do it. But I did just want to open the conversation about the fact that when you do choose not to do it, see, the thing is that I'm gonna say I'm a little more strong-minded when it comes to being like someone who is on the natural side of things. So I don't really care what people are telling me because I feel like I always run into videos that are like basically saying like they wish that women didn't have to do this. Like, or when it comes to like the natural hair, like, enthusiasts basically saying like how like natural hair is like looked down upon and how people don't know how to do their natural hair and stuff like that, or how people like their language change towards you when you have your natural hair, like whenever they have conversations asking you if it's done or not, or how they don't be wearing their natural hair outside because they're afraid to like look ugly and stuff like that. So me, like, I never cared about any of that stuff. When I was I was getting nails done because I like getting nails done. But honestly, once the nail damage hit, I kind of got irritated with that because I don't like when like certain damage is like put on my body. So when I decided I wasn't gonna use nails anymore, I didn't really care what anyone else was gonna say. Just like when I did my big chop, I didn't really care what anybody else was gonna say. I was gonna wear my natural hair. Just like when it came to lashes, once that thing was scratching the absolute hell out of my eye every single day, and honestly it got to the point where I'm not gonna lie to you, I did rip them out. Like not like it wasn't like, oh, I made sure to sit down and rip them out every day, but they didn't really last too long because my eye was literally suffering. And I felt like the lash loss and like how I barely had any lashes. I was like, I'm never going to make anybody put lashes on my face again. Now, I'm not fully committed to that. Maybe one day I'll get lashes again because they actually just are like so cute. I literally love the look. I feel like they make your face look so nice. But my problem is the fact that it's really damaging. And I feel like a lot of people, like, they'll take the damage, but they'll like complain online that about like the damage and stuff like that. They'll complain about all the damages of getting certain things done. But also in another breath, they would also talk about how they don't really feel comfortable being outside without those things being done. But like, I never been someone that was bothered by being outside like in my most natural state. Like, I don't care if I'm not wearing nails, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, can we put down the nails, please? Like, I wish that I could go outside without like, it's just kind of crazy because everything is really, it's like a mental thing. And for me, like, I just never really liked paying for stuff that caused me damage. Just like when I was younger, I did not like anybody doing my hair because I did not think that they were doing it right. And I wasn't a tender-headed kid, if we're being honest, but it literally always felt like they were combing my hair wrong. When I grew up, well, let me not say grew up, because I did cut my hair in 10th grade. I did my big chop in 10th grade. When I was doing my hair, like, I feel like the amount of love that I showed to my hair and learning that I put into my hair and stuff like that, because I was like always taking care of like my own hair. Like, I literally, once I did that big chop, nobody has ever touched my hair after that. Like, I never cared what anybody was saying about my hair. Like, I never cared about what anybody was saying, like, at all.